Hi guys, it's me again and it's the third video I am filming today and this is a good one. I am going to present two recent perfumes I added to my collection. They are both from the Middle Eastern perfume brand called Volare. I just found out about this brand and this is my third batch of perfumes from them because I find the quality of the perfumes and also the compositions to be very good. I am also going to compare both perfumes to the originals, which I also do have. Both of them are perfume inspirations that I have been wanting, I have been looking for, and this was the reason why I jumped on those two. Granted, one of them it was by accident. So I will start with the Grandioso collection from Volare. This one, it is called ANGELIQUE NOIR. It is inspired by the Guerlain exclusive line and the original perfume. It is also called ANGELIQUE NOIR. I have the original fragrance here. It is a perfume I love. I have had many Dickens in the past and this one, it is a beauty. It's been around for quite a long time. ANGELIQUE NOIR, it's timeless. It has a lot of fans. And I have realized recently due to social media, ANGELIQUE NOIR, it's again in vogue and a new generation of perfume lovers are finding this perfume. This is the standard packaging for this series from Volare. I have until now not tried any other inspirations outside of their series for Guerlain exclusives, and I do have one of those here. It is the same type of packaging as the other two that I have recently reviewed for you guys. This one, it's Vanilla Floral. It is inspired by Vanilla Planifolia. This is an amazing perfume. I also have here Honey Tobacco, which is inspired by tobacco honey. These perfumes are already up and they are extremely close inspirations. I already have my perfume tester strips and I was careful to label them. I have been trying it for a few days, but I have to label the perfume strips because it is so close and I did not want to make a mistake. Volare ANGELIQUE NOIR, it is a floral spicy perfume laced with some fruity accords. The top notes are angelique roots, there is pear and pink pepper. The heart, it's jasmine and caraway seeds. And the base, it's vanilla, angelica seeds, and cedar. I did compare the notes to the Guerlain version, and it's pretty much the same. But we know notes doesn't tell us much. We have to try the perfumes. I mean, it is an indication. Volare ANGELIQUE NOIR, it is a spicy floral creation composition drawing inspiration from Guerlain ANGELIQUE NOIR. It is from the exclusive collection. Being that the perfumes, they do have the same name, when I say Angelique Noir, unless if I say Guerlain, then please take it I am speaking about the Volare version. Immediately after Angelique Noir is sprayed, the opening, it's cool. I wouldn't say fresh. It's really cool. And this is quickly followed by the fragrant smell of angelica roots, and then sprinkled with the spiciness of pink pepper and a nice fragrant pear note. To smell the opening of Volare Angelique Noir, it's to smell the opening of the original. The opening of Angelique Noir from Guerlain, it has always been very special because it imparts a sense of soulfulness, and it is a spicy opening, but at the same time you find yourself, when this perfume is sprayed, feeling at ease, you know, peaceful. The opening of Volare Angelique Noir, it's not any different. Normally with Middle Eastern inspirations, the differences are always almost in the opening phase when you first spray the scent, and it is in the dry down, or when you get to the heart going into the dry down, when the perfume starts to settle, they start to more and more resemble the original. In this one, when it is first sprayed, it is the same opening as the original perfume. I do have Angelique Noir here. I compared the perfumes on my wrist side by side. Actually, I still have them. I sprayed this morning, and I cannot really tell the difference between the two perfumes. The middle, it is vanilla still sprinkled with some spice. I can still get some of the fruitiness from the peach. However, the angelica note, when it gets to the middle, it does even get a bit stronger. It's a delightful rendition of angelica in a perfume. The pear fruity note, it is not as pronounced as the perfume unfolds as it is in the opening phase, but it is still there to be enjoyed. Guys, I would really implore you to get your nose on this perfume, and of course you can always go to a Guerlain counter where they do sell the exclusive fragrances. It's normally where they have a boutique, and also smell, you know, Angelique Noir, if you would like to get a sense of what this perfume is like prior to making a purchase. I have not seen samples of this anywhere. I was made aware of this brand by Amy, one of my followers here, and I do see that the perfumes are appearing more and more on other websites. So it might be a bit difficult getting to sample this prior to making a purchase. There is no big transformation from the middle of the perfume to the base. What happens is that this beautiful mix of angelica and spice, it is injected further with the angelica seed notes in the base of the perfume, so you do get a bit more angelica, and this is also combined with some cedar, but the cedar, it adds some freshness throughout the life of the perfume, but it's a bit more as it gets to the base of the scent. The cedar note, it keeps this fresh, it never gets too spicy. The composition, it flows, it's beautiful. I do not find any note pulling in any direction where it should not be, and the composition, it's just as smooth as the original scent. This is one I would really call a clone, guys. Over 95%. The difference between the OG and Volare Angelique Noir, this is a bit stronger. It projects more. I did wear it for full days, and what I was able to sense is that the Angelique Noir from Volare, it lasts more, it projects more. In the Volare version, you do get good bang for your buck. This is a fabulous inspiration of Angelique Noir, and if you are looking for this perfume, I can highly recommend the Volare version. I am seeing more and more inspirations or perfumes called Angelique Noir due to this new resurgence interest in this perfume. I have not tried them, but being that I have had the original, and Angelique Noir is a perfume I love and have worn, I can recommend this one. The next scent that I do have, it is also by Volare, and it is called Vanilla Pods. I did pick this one up, really not fully knowing if it was inspired by the perfume that I was hoping it was inspired by. And when I sprayed it, it was exactly what I thought it was. When I ordered Angelique Noir, I wanted the free shipping, so I was looking for another perfume from the brand to get to know the house better, and accidentally this one came up. I looked at the notes and I said to myself, I think this is also an inspiration of vanilla powder. I have been telling you guys, I love this DNA, and I wanted, you know, to try some more inspirations. I did try Infrared Luxe from Zemaya. This one, it was vanilla powder, but it had its own twist. The dry down really didn't do it for me, so I wanted more inspirations. The one that I have been wearing, it is Fursan White from Khadlaj, and it is quite close to vanilla powder, which I do have here. I have been very satisfied with this one, but as I said, I love the DNA so much that I wanted to try a few different versions. Guys, when I sprayed this, it was vanilla powder. I am so happy I went with my better judgment and I brought it home. I did search the internet when I saw this, but I was not able to find many reviews, so I just went with my gut feel. I have already compared all the three perfumes. I did my notes, so I will let you guys know what the differences are between the original vanilla powder, Fursan White, and this one. Volare Vanilla Pods, the top notes are coconut powder and heliotrope. The heart, it is Madagascan vanilla, Absolu, and almonds, and the base, it's Palo Santo and musk. I already have a full review of Fursan White and also vanilla powder on this channel. It is, to my nose, even closer to vanilla powder than Fursan White. The opening, it mimics the original exactly. The only slight difference I was able to ascertain in the opening is that the coconut note, it's already there, a bit more pronounced. In vanilla powder, you do get slight hints of coconut, but it really kicks into the heart of the perfume. With this one, there is already a nice bit of vanilla powder to enjoy in the opening, and that's pretty much the only difference in terms of the notes that I was able to sense in Vanilla Pods. The vanilla, it's rich, it's silky, it's fragrance, not very foody. I can smell the properties of Palo Santo. It adds a very nice woody accord to the perfume. It harmonizes everything. This is a stunning rendition of vanilla powder. When comparing the three perfumes, vanilla powder, Fursan White, and Vanilla Pods, this is the strongest version that I have. And guys, it also gives me this very addictive dry down that I love with the Palo Santo dancing, you know, with the coconut and the floral notes. I got addicted to vanilla powder because of the base, the sillage of this perfume when I smell myself hours later. The one from Zamaya Infrared Luxe, it was not my favorite. It does have a twist, and I was not able to get this very addictive dry down. It is vanilla powder, but I found it to be, maybe I would say, about 70% inspired. This one, I can say it's 1-to-1, with the exception that it is stronger. The difference between Vanilla Pod and Fursan White. Fursan White, it's a little bit more dense. This one, it's very airy. It opens quite a bit. Reason why I think it is closer to the original than Fursan White, which is also almost dead on. I will wear all three of the perfumes, and I have had vanilla powder in my shopping cart. I wanted, you know, to hit the button so many times on it, but I wanted to try a few more inspirations. Honestly, having this, I have to think hard as to whether or not I need vanilla powder, the original, because I do not see any big difference in the two perfumes. If I do get vanilla powder, it's because it's such an iconic perfume, and in your collection, you know, you do need such original perfumes, but I can make do with this one until I should decide to pick up the original, because I have so many other niche perfumes on my list. The one that I do want to bring home in the original, it is Byredo Rose of No Man's Land. They did come out with, I believe, an Absolu version or an intense version. It was not in Europe, in Germany as yet, when I went to pick it up, because it is also a DNA that I do love and cannot get enough of it. So a different version of this perfume would make sense. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. If you do like this type of content, send me some comments, and hope to see you guys again soon on my channel. Tschüss!